Left to fester in a prison cell, this is living hell. But I've never been a fella to just sit and dwell on how they set me up. Said I killed the empress, my will for vengeance somewhat similar to my skills, it's endless. Distill the tension, build momentum till the thrill's tremendous. I'm gonna bring a world of pain to them that's real relentless. They'll feel horrendous in their final living seconds. A cold breath on their shoulder as death beckons and shows them in this most fleeting of moments there's no grave, their remains are feeding the rodents. Now those close to them are grieving and broken. I leave the bereaved with my deepest condolence. That's one more completed atonement, closer to the Lord Regent, my meanest opponent. He's a treasonous, Caesarless Brutus. Jesus, he's the evilest, elitist Judas. He is leaving us diseased, I don't believe it's lupus. These streets are heaving with the weepers who are really ruthless. The old boys club in an all boys school, they control all of Dunwall, the tall boys rule. I'm after Lady Boyle, surpass the baby oil. You need your nappy changing, man, we're rapping major soil. Defecation from a blend of dread and veneration of an assassinating rapper's devastation. A declaration, destination, desolation, defamation of your delegation, desecration, desperation. A dedication to the deprivating, defamating depredation of your nation, detonation. My reputation precedes me like I was played in a demonstration at E3. You couldn't easily beat me. I rake in loads of bone charms, believe me, I'm beastly. I'm breaking bones in both arms tonight. I'm bringing Dunwall to life as I walk on water through walls of light. You heard the king as the urchins sing, revenge solves everything. Tonight I'm bringing Dunwall to life as I walk on water through walls of light. You heard the king as the urchins sing, revenge solves everything. Tonight I'm bringing Dunwall to life as I walk on water through walls of light. You heard the king as the urchins sing, revenge solves everything. Tonight I'm bringing Dunwall to life as I walk on water through walls of light. You heard the king as the urchins sing, revenge solves everything. Tonight I'm bringing Dunwall to life as I walk on water through walls of light. You heard the king as the urchins sing, revenge solves everything.
You are entering the world of chaos. The end of your life draws near.
following your recent policy proposals, so now they've gone through, I thought I'd contribute some vocals. The focal point of my criticism's the ridiculous decision to bring in a system where you flick a switch and disconnect the internet when it's suspected the intellectual infringement has been detected. Even if the relatives they live with definitely didn't, I think it's in your best interest to bin this, yes? Cause isn't it a respected institution that we're considered innocent unless different is proven? Excuse me, how can you excuse exclusion when you've not pursued a definite conclusion? You're picking on the little man, the Lilliputian. Now there's a pain in my Gulliver and it's confusing. You're swift to treat your citizens with such little human humour. It's no wonder that we're disillusioned. This resolution's gonna end in revolution, just like any other governance that doesn't accept evolution. To be perfectly honest, my lord, there'd be less intrusion if you curtly abolished the law and left us to it. And wider games require safety ratings, but any age can see adult aim plays and paintings. It's state censorship, the same as Beijing, but even China thinks a pirate isn't worth the time of day for chasing. I think Chairman Mao would say the same thing. Since you became secretary, it's like the state your plaything. You made a massive sacrifice, invaded loads of privacy, but if I wanted to download, there'd be no hope of finding me. I could take my mobile phone to the local library and utilize the free wireless to find the file I need. Then what you gonna try, to disconnect their ISP? You might as well just burn the books on rights to speech. Dear Mandy, stay away from my family. Yours considerably angrily. Dan Bull. Dear Mandy, stay away from my family. Yours considerably angrily. Dan Bull. Ooh, profit from the digital economy bill. Not the public, but the profiteers probably will. Who'll profit from the digital economy bill? Not the public, but the puppeteers probably will. I've talked about how intellectual property kills, and you're still just concerned with who's copping the bill. It's quite obvious you've been lobbied until the copy holders got control, and you're probably the shill. It's not your problem when you're positioned on top of the hill in your property that probably cost a cup of the milk. But wake up and smell the coffee, the milk is going off and you're not bothered cause your coffers are filled. Lord, it's time you took an honesty pill and acknowledged the majority aren't horribly thrilled. So what if I watched a torrented comedy film? I don't need to, now my country's just become a Brazil. You know the truth, Orwell spoke his views. Your house broke the news and all hell's broken loose. The utopia we hope for is overdue, so could you help out a little bit and don't be stupid? The onus is on you to show us you aren't using your throne in a way the voters don't approve. I know you're very close to David Geffen, so maybe his interests have given you a haze perception. Hey, do you reckon you'd win today's election, considering you're chasing this amidst a great recession? Deception's the politician's favourite weapon, but we're already jaded from one too many painful lessons. Dear Mandy, stay away from my family. Yours considerably angrily. Dan Bull. Dear Mandy, stay away from my family. Yours considerably angrily. Dan Bull. I love you, Mandy.
Alright lads, I'm one of the only people who've heard Edward Kenway rap and lived to tell the tale. And now, I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. He said, these aren't the high seas, they're my seas. It's likely you'll find me inciting to maritime crises. Plunder all the prizes from the skies to underwater thunderball, and then I'm back aboard in time for my tea. Tides are dicey, you're dicing with death like a diver fighting to rise for a breath. I'm a tycoon, taking lives like a typhoon, hypothesizing that you're probably dying quite soon. But at least in the meantime you can enjoy listening to my tune. It's an assassin sea shanty, so pass the neat brandy and raise a glass to my seafaring vigilante. Right lads, pack your bags and come aboard as we hoist the black flag. I said, right lads, pack your bags and come aboard as we hoist the black flag. Look, I'm a canny one, scourge of the seven seas, sink anyone's galleon to murder my enemies. Whether he's been stabbed in a back street or a vast sea attack by the black flag fleet. Kicking people in the ribs, I leap from ship to ship and clean the deck of crew as if I'm sweeping, never miss a bit. No need for cruise missiles, I wield dual pistols and rule this world from Kingston to Bristol. So you better make headway for Edward Kenway, or I'll hit you hard enough to send you to next Wednesday. I make the hardest seafaring men say, get away from this fella if you're treasure your gems. They say that he ranks amongst the most clever of the gentlemen adventurers, without measure. He spends half his time looking for exotic treasure, the other half lusting for erotic pleasure. Right lads, pack your bags and come aboard as we hoist the black flag. I said, right lads, pack your bags and come aboard as we hoist the black flag. From England to Kingston to New Holland, he's a looting, shooting, Henry Footin' Rollins.
Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing this evening? And welcome to the channel. Bit of damn ball to kick the night off. But yes, do hope everyone's doing well. Thank you everyone for being here when we go live. Absolutely awesome to see this many people in the channel when the face comes on. What's even better is when there's still people left after the faces come on. Yeah, that's the trick, really. It's a quiz. But yes, guys, I've been spamming the crap out of it already. As I've said, it is going to get spammed to hell over the next 19 days whilst the campaign's running. Please go and check out the t-shirts. I absolutely love them. I think they're awesome. We have our own little avatar now. The little ChrisAkira beanie dude was created by my sister-in-law, which is absolutely awesome. She's working on an entire rebrand for the channel. Very kindly offered to do it off of her own back, so I'm in no way rushing her. You know, we spoke about it at New Year's, and she's just found the time to squeeze a little bit of work for me. She's chucked the character together, sent me the initial artwork, and absolutely loved it. Like, needed to do something with it, so chucked on a t-shirt. So the design is up, the campaign is live. Last time I checked, we needed one more t-shirt sold for them to actually become a reality. Yeah, still, we need one more. And then once one more t-shirt is purchased, that's it. They're live. It's actually going to be a thing, and yeah, I think they're awesome. We have a t-shirt, a men's shirt, a women's tank top. We've got a over-the-top hoodie, and then we've got kids tees as well, which have been requested by a couple of people. If you're in the UK, the shipping is a little bit painful. It's $12.50 for the shipping. If you buy multiple items, as well as getting a discount on the second item itself, you also get a huge discount on shipping. So it's $12.50 for one item. If you order a second item, you only pay an extra $4 for the shipping. On top of that, you get a $5 discount on any extra items you purchase. So if you wanted to get a t-shirt and a hoodie, you'd get $5 off of either. Which I know isn't a huge amount, but it's it's better than nothing. Well, that's the thing. I had a chat with the viewers that were here when I was initially talking about it, and some of the girls in the chat prefer the idea of a tank top to a t-shirt, which is why we put both on there. Obviously, it's entirely down to you. If you would rather have a t-shirt, then by all means have a t-shirt. I'm not going to tell you can't, but the tank is there if you wish. Likewise, the hoodie. The hoodie is pretty awesome, to be honest. Why is my Wi-Fi not working on the Wii U? Alright, bear with me a second. I am going to see if I can quickly move an Ethernet cable around and see if I can get the Wii U plugged in rather than on the wireless, because the wireless is screwing over. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'll turn the music back up. We're back as quick as I can, and then as soon as I've got this sorted, we will we'll get going. So we're back in just 2 seconds. Let me turn the volume on the music back up, and yeah, I'll be as quick as I can.
A lot of people want to know what MC stands for. Is it microphone controller? Nope. Is it master of ceremony? Nope, certainly not. It's Minecraft, and I'm Dan Bull. I gotta admit, I rather like playing Minecraft, even though the graphic style's older than an iron bath. Creative's great, but on survival, I am crap. It's like the beginning of Oblivion with the giant rats. Swinging my fists around and all I hit's the ground. This shit's tricky and I'm not spitting about the Bristol sound. Wish I could be whipping out a pixelated pistol power. Big man down, now let's hit the town. Before I got this game,
Gotta live when everything goes smoothly.
but I'm giving it up for bricks. I'm clinically addicted now. I need my fix or else I'll never leave my little house until I make it bigger when my fingers simply clicks the mouse.
Let's try this a different way.
With a sensation of power. That's why I'm building
Technical
the
difficulty.
sensational tower. To compensate for the shame when I gaze down in the shower. I played for hours, I need a wee, so later I'll have to change my trousers. Just one more block and I
Right,
swear
what am I doing? Settings. Check my t-shirt.
shush. Never mind beta blockers. I'm playing beta and the blocks keep
Have you been a gentleman?
Sega stocks later.
You have been a gentleman.
Taking mobs down like a crazy cop. It'll
Jono, you are absolutely awesome.
to make me stop. Go figure.
Thank you very much, buddy. So that's it. The t-shirts now exist. They will be made. So anything from now is still awesome, but you know, anything from now is extra. So thank you very much for that, buddy. Oh, right, okay. Connect to the internet. I've got a feeling it's still trying to connect to the thing. The initial connection. Basically, now that we've moved the rooms around, I had to get an extension to plug into the wall in the kitchen to get Wi-Fi in this room. And yeah, from the look of it, it's still trying to connect to the router rather than the extension, and the connection to that is absolutely terrible. So it shows the last time I used the Wii U, really, because I haven't noticed there was an issue. So we're just moving the connection around, trying to hook it up to the right one. That's again, please shout me. I will try my very hardest. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you very much. Connection test failed. Awesome. Cannot connect to a Wi-Fi network. Gotta love technical difficulties. This is why I don't do anything different. It's too much hassle. There we go. Found the network device that time. And it found the internet. Huzzah! No mercy. Okay, right, let's try again. So we're now online. It's because you did the slash at the end of it. You need to do a space slash. Okay, right, let's load back into the game. Let's try this again. I'm going to minimize the chat. I'm going to switch to this screen. Hello everybody. I'm going to unmute this as well, actually. Stop the music, turn you up. Mario Kart 8! You can tell you've been away for a while, Hazel. You're forgetting all the simple stuff. Okay, right. Friends and rivals. Create room. Yes. 32 courses because I don't have the DLC, unfortunately. Wario. Sports bike, slick and parafoil. And there we go. So yeah, we should be good to go now. After all that. I forget everything. Ba 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 ba. Don't really want those. Go for death stairs. Nice. Highlight all the death stairs. So this isn't gonna work. Donation goal maybe? Yep. Okay, so the lobby is open. So if anybody has Mario Kart 8 and wants to jump in, please feel free. We'll wait another minute or two and then we'll just jump ahead and we'll start a race, whether it's the two of us or if we get more people in. No, that one. Failing horribly. No, I don't want to do that. That's completely not what I want to do. Follow me in, I'll play. That sounds about right. Right, whilst you wait, I'm going to add in a text. Enter a name. Oh, keep pressing the wrong button, keep switching scenes. Alright, the screen's going to go a little bit funny for a second. Well, it's not. There's going to be a massive text appear on the screen in a minute. Even though I had the game, I suck too much to consider joining. To be fair, I haven't played this in forever. So, you know, the competition's not going to be overly strong. Yeah, so I'll just finish setting up this addition to the scene. Once I've done that, we'll jump into the game. You've probably got about a minute or two left because my system's lagging a little bit. Knight, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Beanie Hatters. Do hope you enjoy the channel, enjoy the stream. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Be as active or as lurking as you wish. Both are greatly appreciated. that looks terrible. Figured it might. Oh, I always do, Jono. There we go. Okay. Okay, right. I'll do. That's sorted. Right, it looks like just me and you then, Jono. Evil Zippy Twitch, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Hatters. $150. No teams, all items, no CPU, all vehicles. Start. Hey, Flamingo with a spoon. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for swinging by. Really? Really? Flamingo, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, mine dropped out. Try again. Oh yeah, a bit of a dance off there. Thing is, that probably was better than my actual dancing. Okay, so we'll just wait for Jono, and then we will start things off. If it kicks me again, what I might have to do is get one of you guys to host it. And then I'll just kind of join you guys. It might be that it's trying to do too much with hosting this and streaming and everything else. There he is. I just jumped straight into it before it messes about anymore. Right, let's start off simple. As you can see, I've got my drinking juice. Oh, look at Simon going straight in for Rainbow Road. Jesus. This is going to end badly. See if I can remember the controls for a start. Oh no. Oh, that was stupid. Completely forgot how the course worked for a second then. Too busy reading chat. Chat's gonna suffer a little bit, I think, tonight. Especially on tracks like Rainbow Road. So I do apologise. I will check the chat as often as I can. And I will try to go back and catch up on anything that I might miss. I'll take that. Loving the cider. Cider is awesome. Can't remember the controls. Jumps into Rainbow Road. I know, right? Way to drop it in. Oh, that sucks. Slip right at the end. It didn't even accelerate at the start. It's always a good way to start off. Alright guys, so again, for anyone interested, this is an open lobby. Well, I say open. You have to add me to your friends list. It's just a friends. Oh, excuse me. Just a friends lobby, I guess. So yeah, add me onto your friends list. It's ChrisAkira, same as the channel name. I'll accept it as soon as I can, and then you can jump in and join us. And yeah, you need the console and the game. Minor point. Oh look, Jono's got the turbo starts down. Is it just me, or are the weapons taking forever to finish cycling through? Oh. Sorry, guys. Yeah, someone else try hosting it. So I wonder if it's just that my internet connection's got too much going on. And again, this is through the wireless as well, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt. I forgot that the Wii U doesn't have an Ethernet connection built into it. And yeah, I was definitely getting that coin way too many times. Again, I don't know if this will work. My thinking is that it will just alleviate some of the stress off of the connection. But how to connect a Wii LAN adapter to the Wii U? Always tempting. With the Wii U turned off, plug in the Wii LAN adapter to the USB port. Just connect that. Okay, well that's useful because the Wii LAN adapter is £10. The Wii U LAN adapter is 37, but they both do the same thing. So I think we'll have a look at just using the basic one. Oh, no worries, Johnny. All the technical difficulties. Yeah, once you're in the lobby, you can't access the home menu. Just to be helpful. Don't know why. There is like no logical reason for that to be the case. Yes, how is everyone in chat doing tonight? There's loads of new names that I can see. I'm not going to call anyone out. Just thank you for coming and hanging out. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Once you get the technical issues sorted out. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to just get in and get on with it. Hey, Sean, how's it going, buddy? Making grilled cheese, nice. Oh, a Zippy and with the spin guys, you know. If so, thank you very much for tagging along. We're almost at 1,700 follows. It's freaking awesome. Yes. Do the YouTube channel. Ah, okay. Well, welcome to the channel, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. It's Flamingo with a spoon. Yes, they're both followed. Oh, sad face. Yeah, it was definitely my connection before. There was just too much going on because I'm not getting any delay on the weapon cycle now either. I wasn't able to stop it earlier or anything. It was going the whole cycle through. It was just kicking my ass. Whereas now, it's actually let me play around with it, which is awesome. So yeah, just too much being asked of the connection. But this isn't going well. Whoa! That was different. Huzzah! Oh, yeah, I like that again. All the hacks. Cool shenanigans. So we got Mario Circuit, Bowser Castle, and Cloud Top Cruise. Alright, Spoon, take care, buddy. Thank you very much for coming through. Thank you for hitting the follow button, very much appreciated. Enjoy Game of Thrones. It's awesome. I'm up to date with it, and it's just so good. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, host advantage. I overdid the corner. Welcome back, Dragon. Woo, that was close. No, I'm lagging again. Can't interact with the weapon cycle at all. Shit. Whoa, that was close. Seriously, with all of the coins, there are like no defensive weapons whatsoever. Oh, that Bowser's awesome again. There you go, that time I was fast. So close on your screen. See, for mine, you were like the whole corner behind. Oh yeah, definitely Dragon. No doubt about that. I just wish I wasn't lagging out so much. Oh, it was my track. Completely blanked what track actually was. Or we can avoid all the weapon boxes. That seems like a sensible thing to do. So again, at the moment on my screen, you guys are like the whole long straight behind. So I'm guessing you're actually about, I don't know, 3 cars back. Oh yay, more coins. That's exactly what I need, thank you very much. Thank you. I guess. Yeah, so again, you're like an entire straight behind at the moment on my map. All the money. You are well behind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to show you. No, missed it. I know, I've got all the money to play with. Never getting any items though. Moo Moo Meadow, Toad Harbour and Old Mario Circuit. That's all on this one, final race. No pressure, guys. Oh look, money. I reckon it's because it's timing out. I think it's just default into the coins. Some kind of glitch prevention. That's all I can think of. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. Yeah, it's gotta be. There's no way I'd have got coins on every single item drop in a race. Got to be a glitch prevention thing. There you go, so you saw Luigi jump forward then as well. So yeah, I'm getting a bit of lag on this. As long as it's not screwing you guys over too much. I mean, it might be. You might not be able to hit me with anything. That's my concern. These bucks are for everyone who's retweeted, tweeted, shared the channel out somehow. Just as a thank you for helping promote the channel. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, I had an idea for an activity to do at work.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed courses, so I wrote it down.
Alright.
Yeah, I think it's actually pretty good. And it involves cake.
Cool.
And demos. How are you guys? How are you guys doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
Am I going to be able to play, or will that just mess it up?
You can, but I don't know where the other controller is.
Okay.
So you can jump on this one.
I want to play instead.
But I don't know unless you've got any ideas. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I imagine you just activate it and then it picks it up off of the gamepad mic. I've turned mine off because I'm talking through the chat as well, so I don't know how it'll affect everybody in terms of echoes and that kind of thing. Right, let me just drop out quickly, see if I've had any more requests, because hopefully it doesn't let you check it once you're in the lobby. I can understand it as the host, but even as a player, it seems a bit odd. I have not. Okay. Yours activated, doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe it's because I've got mine off, so it's not listening or speaking, maybe? I don't know. Is my honest answer. I've never used it before, so... Okay, that's why it won't connect, because Jono is logged out. Good work, Jono. Just gonna put this out there. 5 now. Just saying. That was an interesting typo. Hazel's back from lurking. Welcome back. What's going on the Tweetverse? Sean does. Where's the handbag gone? But yes, the tweets, the retweets, the shares on Facebook, however you want to do it. Any kind of sharing is massively appreciated, and once a night you get 50 beanie bucks just for clicking on a link. Obviously if you see a tweet from me, just hit the retweet button, that's enough. Same on Facebook, just click share, job done. I did forget the 22, thank you very much. Well, Sean does all be happy whenever they come into the channel. Dragon, you've got a C in there. In Bank Heist, you need to take that out. Jono, are you jumping back in? Under the pillows, you should have some charge. Can't join. I need to get rid. Alright, man. There we go, that should be good, Dragon. If you ever want to double check whether you actually entered a heist properly, once you've done, if you do Beanie Bucks and check how much you've got, then do the heist with whatever you want to gamble, and then do Beanie Bucks again, and it should, on the second one, show you how many you've got, and then in brackets it will show you what you've gambled. It says please wait. Let me rejoin.
This is why board games are better than computer games.
Hey Uncle, how's it going, buddy? You aren't late. Welcome to the channel, buddy. How's it going? The t-shirts are real.
Oh, are they happening?
Jono bought one.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, t-shirts are going to exist, which is awesome.
Thank you, Dana.
Oh, Uncle, are you wanting to join? Alright, we just missed it, but send me a friend invite and send Simon Dave a friend invite as well. And then we'll get you in the next one. Oh, you're just hosting? Oh, cool, man. Thank you very much for the host. Okay. And we have AI as well now, just to make things a bit more interesting. Uncle Burns, thank you for the host. Check out the little dude rocking out. Look at him. Look at him go. I've never noticed it makes the other players jump when you do that. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Ooh, that was different. Jesus, that lag is screwing me over. It's not letting me get any weapons. It just keeps checking me the defaults for timing out. You're gonna bet highway to hell. Nice. Hey PS3, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the channel. Whoa, okay, that was going a bit too quick. I actually overshot the speed jump there. Honestly say I've never pulled that one off before. Sorry about looking down at the end there. My capture card's giving me about a half a second delay, which on a game like this doesn't really work, so I'm having to look at the gamepad. There we go, it's kicked me off. Was that you as well, Simon? Because it gave me nothing but coins. Disconnected again. Well, that was your connection that time. Maybe it's just the Nintendo connection. Because you were hosting that one, so it's kicked you off as well. Maybe it's not just mine messing about. Yeah, I've jumped in. Again, if anyone else does want to jump in, it is an open friends lobby. So if you want to join, then add myself, ChrisAkira, or add Simon Dave, he's currently hosting, and then after the next race we'll jump out and accept any invites that we get, and we can invite more people in that way as well. So as long as you've got a Wii U and you've got the game, two minor stipulations, but as long as you have those, then you're more than welcome to jump in the game. I don't know. Come on. Yeah, I'll have a look at hosting again after this one and see if we can get into the item list and maybe take coins out. Don't know if you can or not, but considering we both got nothing but coins, like I said, I think it's an issue with the connection. Yeah, there you go. Just kick me out again. So I don't know how well this is actually going to work. Disconnected again. Yeah, so it's something to do with the Nintendo network. yeah, I'll try hosting again. He says confidently. Okay. Create room. Yes. Actually, before I do this. Okay, no requests. 32 courses. Blah blah blah. Okay, lobby's open. Say weapons and coins away, but not just coins. That's annoying. There's no point in playing Mario Kart if you don't have the weapons on. Hey, Jono's back. Alright, Dragon, no worries, buddy. It's disconnected again. You can't get back on, so it's completely kicked you off now. Okay, cool. Alright, so this isn't going to work, is it? It's being way too temperamental. Jono, do you want to try a quick game? We'll see if it'll let us do a race. I have a backup plan. I've just thought of a backup plan. So we'll try this one more time. If it kicks us off again, or if Simon can't get back in or anything like that, then we'll resort to the backup plan, which I think you might like, potentially. Maybe. No. Moo Meadows it is then. Alright, it seems to be a Nintendo issue. I wonder if there's anything on Google or any forums or anything about it. Like I say, if it was me hosting that was causing it, I could kind of understand it because of the streaming side of things. If it was me losing connection but you guys being okay whilst you guys host, that'd make sense as well. The fact that everyone's struggling makes me think there's an underlying issue. How can you give me a coin? I set it to shells only. Alright, so apparently everybody's still at the start of the race. I think that we're going to get disconnected. There we go. Yeah, it's broken. Oh no, definitely. I appreciate that, you know, when you're in first you get coins because that way you've got no weapons. That makes sense. But I've set it to shells only. So, in theory, I shouldn't be getting coins. But yeah, that is broken. That's not going to work. There is some kind of underlying issue with Nintendo, from what I can see anyway, that is breaking it completely. So, with that in mind, there is an alternative. If anyone is interested, and this is open to everybody, head on over to that link. Something a little bit different. Something that could go down well. There we go. Everyone jumping in. What am I doing? Hang on. Right, bear with me a second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Jump in the link if you can. I completely get that. So I appreciate you would join if you could. But yes, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Load up the link. Spread it around on Twitter. Spread it around on Facebook. Let's get people in. Let's have a laugh with this. I'll literally just reset the stream quickly. Be straight back.